highlights. Thought, you know, that was gonna be the biggest thing I had going into 2022, or the biggest thing I was just gonna deal with through that year, but it wasn't. It actually got worse. Never in a million years did I ever think I was going to lose my friend, and I don't think subconsciously we ever think that. I never thought I was going to lose a friend so young, especially to suicide. Like I never, ever.
Okay, I'm going to do a countdown from 10. Go Team World Vision.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Yo, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is... Today marks the first day of prep. As you guys saw, we just weighed in at about 180 pounds again. I haven't changed my scale that I weigh myself on, so it's always going to be in kilograms. So yeah, that's what we're weighing. 80 kilograms is about 180 pounds, so we're sitting at about 180, maybe 181 right now in the morning. I have no idea what I'm going to get down to by the end of this prep. I'm thinking hopefully, because the last time I got all the way down to 160, I'm hoping obviously that I put on some muscle and that we're about like 164, 165 hopefully. We'll see. I don't know. I can't tell you until we get there, but I can tell you this journey is going to be freaking dope.
So a couple things this morning already. I'm just a little ticked off. There's a lot going on this morning. Got my bananas this morning, and well, I didn't necessarily, yeah, I forgot. Okay, it's my fault. Forgot my bananas for my meal prep, so I go to the store as soon as I woke up to go pick them up. And then from there, I was like, oh, well, you know, I'm probably gonna be late to the gym. And then that happens. And then this isn't necessarily something that makes me upset, just because like I know this person would be willing to help me, but Rory needs help this morning with this tire, and so I have to go pick him up. So that means I can't do cardio at the gym, because then that would just take too long. I have a lot of other things to get done today. So we'll be doing our cardio later at my house, probably around like 2 or 3 o'clock today, but right now we're going to pick up Rory. Also, I have a couple big important announcements this morning. I actually think it's just one big important announcement. So Devin, as some of you guys know, who helped film when I was living in Texas for a little bit and also invited me out to help with this project for the University of Oklahoma this summer, he actually hooked me up with this side job, which is huge because as some of you guys know, I made this video a couple weeks back talking about, you know, the future of this channel and whatnot, and how it would only make sense for me to continue, you know, to keep going onward with it if I was able to basically support myself in terms of like paying off bills, you know, buying food, just like basic stuff, right? In other words, like I needed to make money if I was gonna, you know, continue to do this channel. I also need something that wasn't gonna take up all my time to make money so that I could do this. And so Devin had the perfect opportunity for me essentially. And so now I have a job where I can continue to do YouTube, but also financially support myself. So if you guys could, you know, go thank him down in the comments, because this also goes and contributes to this bodybuilding prep, because it allows me to continue the prep without that like extra stress and whatnot, and just allows me to continue doing what I'm doing. So yeah, it's huge. Again, go thank him down in the comments. You might even see him down in the comments. So thank you, Devin. I appreciate it. This is huge. Look at the ride off me. Picked him up on the side of the road. No idea who this guy even is.
Did you start recording? Yeah. Recording something?
Yeah, I'll just call you a hitchhiker.
Is it live right now?
Yeah. I just need to get this clip really quick.
What's your clip really quick?
The hitchhiker. On the menu today we got legs. Now, this is just in general a rough first day of prep. Legs, the crap going on this morning, it's tough, but hey, it's whatever. It's on the menu. We gotta do what we gotta do. So, legs today, we're gonna start off with squats. We're gonna move into accessories. Some of the accessory movements I may be doing today are gonna be primarily targeting the outer sweep in the middle right here, because those were my lacking parts of my last show. You know, I just didn't have the best shape for my legs compared to some of the other competitors, so it's gonna be a huge focus on for today. We're gonna be doing squats throughout this whole prep up until probably like a month and a half out, and then we'll switch either over to the hack or the pendulum. So it's gonna be a tough one today. It's gonna be a tough one. I'm dying, dude. But I changed my form. Upper depth, no cheating. I did 10 for all of them. I'm dying today, y'all. Like, actually dying. Like, Levi doesn't die too often, but today was one of those days. Like, fixed my squat form. Some of you guys know in my previous video, I fixed the form for higher reps. So I'll have to explain in another video and do a whole video, the specific topic of like what I fixed and everything. It'll make sense later on. Fixed it, and it killed me today. Like, it really humbled my ass. Still have some bicep tendonitis that is just hurting me so badly. So what we're gonna do, instead of lunges today, we're gonna do 5 sets of the leg machine press. We're gonna go in, and then we're gonna superset it without to make up for the lunges. This is also gonna kick my ass. And then we're gonna also finish off some calf work and call it a day. So if you're trying to train your outer sweep, you go into it, you want your toes to be pointed in so that the pressure is going on the outside of your leg right here, the outer sweep. You go up, do not open your knees. So your knees need to be locked in too as well. You'd be touching each other like this. If you're a guy, it's gonna crush your nuts a little bit. Not to the point where like it's, you know, so bad where like you have to stop. The best way to grow your outer sweep is keeping that knee point tight. At the end of the day, I really humbled myself with fixing up a lot during this workout today. It's gonna show me a lot throughout this prep and whatnot, and just show me a lot of the areas where I have been making mistakes and where I can improve upon those mistakes, so that when I'm in the off season, I'm not continuously making those mistakes. Great first workout, despite, you know, all the crap going on this morning. So nothing else really much to say for that workout other than, you know, we're gonna be, you know, good to go. I can't even talk. Corey's making fart moan noises.
That's a lie.
You literally just did it on camera.
Proof.
I have the sound.
Huh?
I have the sound.
You're still on this all the time because you got a tick.
This guy's on one. A supplement that I'm going to be taking over prep that I wanted to show you guys, and I'm probably going to be taking this continuously after prep, but the reason I picked it up for prep was because I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna be tired, like probably, I would say a month and a half in, 2 months in, like I'm just gonna be a lot more drained because I'm not gonna have as much body fat on me, all the cardio, working out, etc. So I was like, okay, I need something that's gonna help me to not only get some energy, but it's also gonna help me with focus as well, because last time I would get tired so often, like I'd be nodding off at my computer, falling asleep while I was editing, doing KillBuillt stuff, whatever it was. And so I was like, all right, I need to pick something up. It's not too high in caffeine and also has something that has some sort of focus in it. And I had no idea that Transparent Labs even had this. And I think they've had it ever since I've been like a signed athlete with them back in 2020. But again, I'm not too sure because I've never even gotten it from them. But I decided to try it out and I tried it yesterday. Let me just say, maybe it's placebo because like I'm just now trying it. But one of the things that my mom even noted, because she saw me like working around the house, she's like,
Is something wrong?
I was like, no, why? And she's like, you just seem very just like in on what you're doing. And so I actually felt it. So I don't know, I'm gonna continue to try it out and continue to give you guys reviews on it. But something I wanted to let you guys in on, it only has 100 milligrams of natural caffeine. As some of you guys know, I don't like the caffeine anhydrous because that stuff's just chemically modified and stuff. It's just not good for your body. I feel like natural caffeine is way better for your body. Another one of the reasons why I decided to take it. So overall, pretty good supplement with my experience so far. If you guys are interested at all, code Levi will save you 10% off any supplements at Transparent Labs, or I should say your order. For right now, we're gonna down this right here and then we're gonna go do some work. I always take this right before I'm about to do any sort of work. I don't take it past 12 though. I don't like taking caffeine past 12. It's not good for your circadian rhythm. So we're gonna down this, go do some work, get a whole bunch of stuff out of the way, primarily some editing, a little bit of KillBuillt stuff. And then around like probably 4 o'clock after my snack, I'm probably going to hop on the treadmill and get our cardio session in for today that we couldn't get in earlier. So that's probably what we're gonna do. If there's anything else, you guys will probably know about it. Who are you? Y'all, I got some explaining to do on who this is. So this is Urko. He's a Belgian Malinois. He's super smart, well-trained. He is like the best of the best when it comes to Belgian Malinois. Now, this was not my decision to get this dog. As some of you guys know, I live at home currently. And so my parents decided to get him. They really wanted a new dog, or I should say my mom specifically wanted a new dog. She just wanted a protection dog, and so she got Urko. He has been a really good dog so far. Bean, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. Bean is not happy. As some of you guys know, I have a pug named Bean. She is like the smallest, most adorable pug in the world, but she is not happy with him. But they need to bond soon and whatnot, and I'm sure they will. I mean, this is like, what, 3rd day living with us, and he's been a really good boy. He knows I have food, but more importantly, he knows I have this. He really wants this. The athleticism on this guy is actually crazy. Ready? Crazy because like I'm not used to a big dog. We've never really had a big dog before. I mean, we had a boxer which was like about the same height, but he's a lot longer. He is just, he's full of energy too, which I'm not used to. Like Bean just, you know, Bean's lazy, but I love her. She's just like this little goofy little pug. And I'm pretty sure he'll grow on me too. It's just gonna take some time. I'm pretty sure like he'll start coming on runs with me and stuff, hikes, maybe even some hunts and whatnot. So it's just gonna take some getting used to. But I wanted to show you guys him because he's definitely gonna be in the videos, or he'll make his way into the videos, I'm sure. It's been a while since I've used this thing, but I don't know how many of you guys caught my last video, but my last video I talked about how I'm no longer going to be running right now for the time being for this bodybuilding prep. And the reason being is just because the last bodybuilding prep that I did the incline treadmill at like a 4 or 5 speed, and it worked. And my whole philosophy on this, and I explained it in the video that I'm talking about, that you know, you don't fix something that's not broken. Like if it's working, then don't fix it. So that's the philosophy that I'm going with this time. You know, if I was doing men's physique, then maybe I'd try it. The reason that being that I would do it if it was in men's physique is because I wouldn't have to worry so much if, like, for example, I had a back injury and then I couldn't like train my legs as much or something like that. So I'm doing classic, I have a lot more to worry about, or there's a lot more at stake, and the fact that, you know, I could have a higher possibility of, you know, more injury and whatnot. I'm just not gonna risk that. Do I think that it's possible? Yes, but again, I'm not gonna risk it, and I'm also not gonna change what's been working for me. On the treadmill, if you guys are wondering what I do in my spare time on the treadmill, I actually don't go on my phone, I don't watch a movie, I literally read books. Like last year I read so many books, and this book I'm doing, Gym Launch by Alex Hormozi. Some of you guys know, one of my dreams is to open up my own gym, so just like learning the concepts and stuff from him, obviously someone who's successful in that area. I've learned a lot already. I'm on like page 50 or 60 and I've learned a lot already. So I'll probably read this and turn up the speed and the incline on this and get going. I don't know how sweaty I look, but it's coming down. Like my forearms are just like drenched. It's probably a little more drenched than what you guys are seeing now. I don't like, my eyelids are just like, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, my hands are just soaked. I'm just completely obliterated after that. I have to double check the settings that I had for the treadmill last year. So I'll probably rewatch an old video, make sure I'm doing the same thing, but I'm almost dead positive that I am. Just the few first sessions that you have of cardio are always just super sweaty and gross, but awesome at the same time. You get what I'm saying? I'm like one of those people where like, I enjoy sweating.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I don't know why I do. Anyway, that's done. Cardio session done. It's just gonna be every day for 6 days during the week. We're gonna do that every day for 6 days during the week. 30 minutes on the treadmill. 3 incline was what I changed it to. 6 was too much, and I knew I did it at 3 last year. And then we're doing a 4-5 speed. So that's what I'm doing 6 days a week now. I might up it once we get to like maybe a month out. We'll see. Maybe I'll just add in like another like day where I do like 15 minutes. But we gotta be careful. Don't wanna lose too much size, too much mass this time and overdo it. So taking it easy, taking it slow, and just hoping for the best. Just wrapped up with dinner, and let me just say, it was hard to see my parents' dinner, if I'm being quite honest. Like, I put my stuff away, cleaned up my, meal prep containers and whatnot, and it just made me realize how much we take for granted as humans, just because I wasn't like super tempted, but I did look at them like, dang, that looked really good, and it wasn't even like my favorite meal, and like obviously this is day 1, so it's not like, insanely tough yet, but still, like, I still felt the temptation, and it's just crazy. Like, it makes me want to restrict a little more when I come off the bodybuilding prep and just hold myself a little more accountable. Not that like I haven't, because obviously like I like to stay year around, but I think more so restricting the types of foods I'm having at time, if that makes sense. I don't know if that made sense. Probably doesn't, but right now I'm actually going to the store to get like some sugar-free sodas, because those help a lot with my hunger. Although I wasn't like super hungry today and I'm not like suffering, I still was a little more hungry than usual come dinner time. I think it's just like the addition of the cardio and the workouts, and just it's the first day, so my body's not used to like that much activity. So yeah. All right, we're gonna try something a little different last time. Last prep I went with the ices, but I'm gonna avoid all that crap in it. This only got like a few ingredients in it. It's organic. It's not got all that good stuff in it. It's got like 3 ingredients total, I think. It's like carbonated water, natural, organic flavor, so nothing major in it. I was tired of trying the ice ones just because I didn't want the sucralose, because it's actually super bad for your gut health. So I'll update you guys in a second how these ones are.
Well,
I'm kind of scared to try this, because like last second I thought to myself, what if this tastes like LaCroix? I don't like LaCroix because it tastes like flavored water, and I'm kind of afraid that this is what it's going to taste like. Why is it overflowing? Y'all see that? It's like over. Okay, it smells good.
Got him!
I'm pissed. Should have known better. Should have known better. I'm never buying those again. Cascade Ice just didn't do it for me.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run through some posing before I go to bed, just because I wanna show you guys what I'm currently looking like, and then also compare it to last year's starting physique. I'm the same weight that I was in my starting physique last year, so as you guys remember at the beginning of this video, I weighed in around like 180 pounds, and last year at the end of my off season, I was 180 pounds as well. Maybe a little more, maybe like a couple pounds more than I was this year. And that could be, you know, because like I ran a marathon this year and a couple other things. Not really too entirely sure. Regardless, I definitely want to compare myself, so I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, but I'm definitely gonna do some sort of comparison and some sort of edit.
Okay, so right from the bat, I realized that I don't have the best footage to compare from my last starting point, just because the posing was so different and it was in such different lighting. I would say the only thing that maybe I noticed is that this time my chest looks a little more fuller, but in all, it's really hard to say what, if anything, changed. I'm sure some things have, but we probably won't know until I lose some more weight.
So that's what I'm currently looking like. I went through posing. Tonight, definitely not in posing shape right now. And what I mean by that is like posing is tough as shit. Like, it's one of those things you don't realize is super difficult until you actually start doing it. Like, I was cramping all over the place while I was literally doing the side. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this video. This is day one of the prep. It's definitely an interesting day one. I don't know why. I can't necessarily say 100% why. I think it was just like a very weird day. I think a lot of things are going on with Urko and just, I don't know. There's a lot going on in life right now, but that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, be sure to give it a like. If any of you guys are new here, do not forget to press that subscribe button, because you guys know I will be back. And as always, die trying to do what you love, because guess what? The sky's the limit. And I will see you guys in the next episode.